Hey guys, welcome back to Service K&A Rosie. I'm Lillian and I'm a service dog and training handler and a Spoonie, and I'm back with another video, but this video is not really on service dogs. It's more around chronic illness and disability and living with that. So the first thing I want to talk about is weight. A lot of us are overweight, whether we look it or if we're just clinically overweight. It is something that we struggle with, especially for those of us who have illnesses and issues and disabilities where we can't move or exercise as much as we would like to or need to, and that does result in a gain of weight. Therefore, I have a lot of weight gain in my face. I have a lot of weight gain in my stomach area, and I have a lot of weight gain in my thighs and butt. And as weird as that is to talk about, it's a thing, it happens, and it's really hard. I've struggled with eating disorders, I've struggled with so many things, and body positivity is not something that I'm super yay with, but it is something that I felt that I needed to talk about, and that is because we as disabled people and we as chronic illness warriors do not, nobody talks about us not having body positivity, because a lot of times we're all like, we can do this, you know, like stay strong and like try and put the best things out there, but you know, a lot of times that's not really the realistic thing that happens. Another thing is height. Some of us are tall, some of us are short, some of us are average, some of us are in a wheelchair, and that makes us shorter. And as much as we hate that we're not tall enough, or we're not short enough, or we're just kind of stuck in the middle, or we're in a wheelchair and we can't, you know, we're not as tall as other people who can reach other things. I know this is a weird thing to talk about, but it really does affect us, and we just have to remember that we have a story, and that whether we're a wheelchair, whether we're tall, whether we're short, whether we're average, that's part of our story, and we're that height for a reason. We don't know why. It might be because of chronic illness, but that it happened to us, and we can't change it, and we need to learn to accept it and be happy with the way that we are. So using mobility aids such as a wheelchair, a walker, crutches, a cane, things like that. I personally use crutches and a cane, and in the future we'll be getting my custom wheelchair. I also use my dog for light mobility, and it's hard to be able to be positive and be like, hey, I have a cane, or hey, I have crutches, or hey, I have a wheelchair, because, you know, we just want to be able to get up and run around, and sometimes, you know, some days we might be able to do that, and other days it might be impossible, or it might be really hard for us to do that. Like today, I have to use braces, and the braces that I was given don't work, and so I was trying to make them work so hard so that I didn't have to use my cane, but it turns out that I'm gonna have to use my cane today, and as much as I hate that and I feel weird about using it, I really just, I have to kind of accept that and be like, you know, no matter how many people are gonna judge me, you know, people who've known me and I'm not, you know, I haven't used my cane around them because I just got it, they're gonna be like, oh, you're faking it, oh, you're asking for attention. Like, no, you think I want to have a cane and go to a funeral. Like, you think that I want to have my cane at a funeral. I would rather just be able to walk normally, or I would rather just be able to wear my braces, but I can't. And that's something that I'm really struggling with, especially getting more into being able to use my mobility aids that are more accessible. It's hard, and it's something that I know, especially today, you know, there's people that either know me really well or don't know me really well, and they're gonna be like, well, you know, I saw her yesterday and she was, you know, walking pretty good, and now she's using a cane. Like, that's not normal. And so I'm really struggling with how that's going to be accepted or not accepted when I go today, but I just have to remember that that's there to help me, and so I don't need to just not use it because I think that people are going to judge me the way I look, or I feel embarrassed to use that. I have to be able to know that that helps me and I need to use it. Another tip I have going off of that for body positivity is decorate your mobility aids or get cute colors. I'm going to, have decorated wheelchair. I might take it out in pink one day or blue one day. I have a purple cane, and just things like that. Like, it helps with body positivity. It helps with being able to accept that you need that, because then it makes it look cute. I'm a teenager. I don't want to have this, a walker or a wheelchair or a cane. Like, I don't want to have that, but I do know that I need that, and so why not deck it out and make it look cute? Another tip I give you is dress for comfort, but also dress the way you want to. What's comfortable for you? It might be crop tops and short shorts. It might be, sweatpants and an oversized t-shirt or a sweatshirt. It might be, a dress like I'm wearing now. It might be throwing your hair in a messy bun or straightening your hair. What makes you comfortable? Because comfort is not the same for everyone. So whatever makes you comfortable, wear it, and it will help you get used to having body positivity in your life. And baking off that, wear what you want. Dress for comfort, wear what you want. Wear what's comfortable, what you're comfortable in your body in, and sometimes, your style may change, and you can slowly change that and adapt body positivity to those clothes and that style. Show off your body. Don't be afraid to wear that bikini. Don't be afraid to wear that crop top. Don't be afraid to wear those shorts or those ripped jeans or, whatever it is. Don't be afraid to wear it, because, you want to embrace your body, and no matter what anyone else thinks, the only person's opinion that matters is you. Tomboy, girly girl, both. I'm both. Everyone has a side. Even if you're not a girly girl, everyone has a girly side. Ta-da, I'm wearing a dress today. I straightened my hair. I did my makeup today. Like, everyone has a girly side. Like, being a disabled woman, you gotta dress, change your style up, show off your body, wear low-cut tops, wear crop tops, show off your body. Don't be ashamed, no matter what your weight is. As long as you feel comfortable, that's all that matters. And if somebody says something to you that's inappropriate, and you can tell them to go away, because they don't need to talk about your body, because your opinion is the only one that matters. As long as you're not being indecent, I don't see a problem with it. Loving yourself and body positivity is not easy, and I can tell you for a matter of fact, I've not accepted myself fully, and I don't really love myself as much as I should. And that's just part of the process, especially trying to getting new diagnoses and learning to accept that I'm different than other people, but adapting to my way of life. Ignore judgment. Don't listen to other people. If somebody says that doesn't look appropriate, you're showing up too much skin for your size, be like, well, my size is beautiful. And your happiness, again, is the only thing that matters. As long as you're happy in what you're wearing and you're happy with your body, don't listen to other people. Don't have that judgment in your life. Say, I'm sorry that you have that opinion about me, but I feel comfortable, and that's what matters. Because body positivity, we all need to love ourselves, and the problem is that none of us love ourselves enough. So the more you love yourself, the happier you're gonna be, and that's what matters. And the last thing is not always being able to exercise and not always being able to work out. That's one thing that I've struggled with a lot, is the fact that I can't work out because of my chronic illness of POTS and because of my joint dislocations and subluxations. I can't work out because it causes pain, dislocation, and dizziness, and I could pass out. It's dangerous for me to work out. Now, do I have to do exercises? Yes, and I am starting physical therapy. But one thing is everyone tells you as an answer is, you should work out, it'll fix all your problems. The problem is that we can't work out. Though, yes, exercise will help my POTS, it also makes it worse while I do it. So there are certain ways that I can't just get on a treadmill and go run 2 miles and be like, that fixed it, because I would be passed out. But the way it works is, I do exercises laying down in bed or on the floor, or, physical therapy offices, sitting down, things like that. You have to adapt to your chronic illness, and sometimes you might not be able to work out that day, and that's okay. You do it when you need to do it, and if you can't do it at all, that's all right. There's reasons for everything, and whether you can or can't, just adapt to your lifestyle, whether it's moving your arms like this for 20 minutes or, you know, doing something like that. Any little bit can help, and just do what makes you feel happier, you know, even standing up and walking from, you know, your bed to the front door, or your bed to a chair, you know, that's exercise, count it. So the last thing I wanted to put in is disability and chronic illness role models for those of us who just need some people to look up to, and some strong women who have disabilities and chronic illnesses that I think that we should all look up to, and you might want to check out their channels. I will link them all down below. The first one is the Rollettes. If you don't know who the Rollettes is, it's a wheelchair dance team full of some amazing women, and they're paraplegics, quadriplegics, I believe it's called, and just girls in wheelchairs who love to dance and love to do makeup, and they do all of these things, you know. I believe the one that started it was Chelsea Hill. I follow her. She does weekly vlogs, things like that. I look up to her a lot, so definitely check out the Rollettes and all of the amazing girls in there. And another person I look up to is Jim Hubbard from Wheels No Heels. She is in a wheelchair permanently because of a spinal cord injury when she was younger, and she is amazing about talking about, you know, the struggles in body positivity and advocating for disability rights and things like that. Another person I'm going to point out is Claire and Percy from Service Angel Percy. That's a service dog team, so if you have that, you know, if you want to look into that, you know, she's amazing. She talks about her story. She shares things about, you know, being a service dog handler, you know, going to prom with her service dog, things like that. Things she can get pretty and still have disabilities. And the last one I wanted to share was Beauty by Emily Lou. I have not watched her in a while, but she really inspired me, and I was really into watching her. She has a feeding tube. She has several disabilities. I don't know, I haven't watched her in a while, but I know that she's great. She does makeup, and I love watching her because she is so amazing. So I recommend checking them out. I will link all of their channels down below. And the last thing that I wanted to say was to help you feel comfortable, dress your service dog up. You know, I have all of this different gear here. I have a pink set. You know, one day maybe I want to dress up nice and have her wear her pink gear, or I want to have her wear her red gear. Colors, anything like that. You know, dress your service dog up. It'll help you feel more comfortable. So whatever you are comfortable in, whatever you want your service dog, you know, maybe one day you'll match, and that helps you feel super confident and comfortable. Do that. Be confident, be comfortable, and accept the beauty that you are. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if there was any background noise. My fan is kind of loud. My hip is currently starting to have a subluxation, which is a partial dislocation, so it's getting a little bit painful, but I will talk to you guys later. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I just wanted to dress up and kind of show you this before I left. So anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.